Interesting developments in what may be the biggest test now for President Obama's health care law. The three federal judges hearing oral arguments yesterday, two of them appointed by President Clinton, by the way, sharply challenging the law in their questions, suggesting they, like the district judge before them in Florida, could toss this entire thing right out. Fox News legal analyst Peter Johnson Jr. is with me. Good to see you. Usually, I'm used to saying good morning to you. I have to get used to saying now good afternoon, good day.
And it's always great to see you. You're doing great as usual.
Well, thank you so much. All right, so this three-judge panel, a lot of people analyzing this said, wow, these questions didn't appear to be going in the White House's direction.
They didn't appear to be going in the White House's direction, and they appeared to be really very difficult questions for the White House to overcome. And you had a powerhouse of people arguing this case on behalf of the government and on behalf of the 26 states who are saying we don't want Obamacare, because what you're doing with Obamacare is you're saying private people must buy a private product. And you're saying, well, we're doing this because the Commerce Clause of the Constitution allows it. The state attorney generals are saying the Commerce Clause doesn't allow it. The Commerce Clause does not allow you in the government to create or compel commerce. What you're trying to do is regulate my inactivity. If I don't want to buy health insurance, you and the government shouldn't be saying to me, oh, Gretchen, you, Peter, you must buy it.
Or you'll be fined if you don't.
Or you'll be fined.
Okay, so the three judges, obviously both sides of the equation here, are asking and presenting, and then the judges have questions. But the main concern seems to be this. Are they worried that it might be an open door then for the government to mandate the rest of us in other decisions in our lives?
You're absolutely right. What they're saying is you're robbing the states of their ability to exercise their powers, giving it all to the federal government, and then saying, well, what's next? Can we demand that you buy a certain type of car? Can we demand that you buy flood insurance? And that's something that's been talked about. Why hasn't the government demanded that certain people in the United States buy flood insurance? Obviously, it's something of great necessity that people may need at one time or another. And so they're saying you change the nature of our government when you demand that people buy a product and that you create a government that's gone wild, that's gone insane, that says, okay, this week it's insurance. Next week it's an insurance you must buy in your home. Next week it's insurance you must buy for this or for that. And it's a slippery slope.
So ultimately, we believe that it's going to go to the Supreme Court. But I need to get your thought on this because there was this amazing report by McKinsey that came out yesterday, a consulting group. And basically what it said was that 1/3, they believe, of all companies in the United States will drop health insurance coverage if Obamacare goes through. Now, the White House is valiantly saying this is absolutely not true. Your thoughts?
Well, I think most people in terms of polls oppose Obamacare. And so in terms of unintended consequences, what the government was trying to do is say, well, we're going to bring health care to all kinds of folks. What's going to happen here is people in large corporations and small corporations, mom and pop, are going to say, no, we're not going to do this. We'd rather pay the fine. Or the individuals would rather pay the fine. So what happens then? More people wind up on Medicaid rolls. More state dollars are committed. More federal dollars are committed. And what the insurance companies were really worried about was a government takeover of health insurance in this country. And so if more and more people are moving to Medicaid, that, in fact, will be the result. The attorney generals here say, listen, hands off. Don't tell us what to buy or when to buy it. It's not constitutional. It's not American. You may have the best intentions in mind, but it's going to hurt America in the long run because it's going to create a big government mentality that we don't need.
And if 1/3 of all companies drop health insurance, it would also defy what the President of the United States told us, that we could all keep our own health
And how do we save money when that happens, when millions and millions of people go on Medicaid in this country?
Peter Johnson Jr., so great to see you right around the lunch hour as well.
Pleasure. We're both in yellow.
We'll have to meet at tea time, too.
Anytime you want.
Okay. Thanks very much.